Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we have a mountainside base. Built into the mountain would be an awesome little starter base. The materials you need aren't too much and it is up to your imagination once you get inside and you dig out the area. So with that all said, if you like the video, be sure to go down, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here. And with that, I hope you enjoy the video, sit back, relax and let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is obviously find a mountain, but you want to flatten off one of the sides just so it's easier to work with and we can keep track of where we're placing the shapes and things for the window frames. So we're going to take our stone, come in and find the right hand most window that you want to build. I'm going to put mine right here. So that's going to come out by 1 and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 wide, and it's going to come up by 7, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And then just cap that off like so. So that's going to be our first window frame. The second one is actually going to be on this level here, so we're going to leave that, but we want to come across by 5 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then on the 6th one we come up, place it there, and then again this is going to be our left hand window, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then again up like so, joining it on, and that's going to be our 3 windows even though we can't see the middle one. So to start our windows, take a birch slab and come in here and come along the bottom here of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like so. Do the same on this guy, and then for the middle window we want to come down a little bit. So on this block here we have 1 full block and half a block in between, and then again 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that's going to be the bottom of each of the windows. Now we can do the rest of the frame. So some stripped birch wood here, oak fence, another birch wood, another oak fence, and 1 more birch wood like so, capping that off along with birch slabs, and this repeats on all of the windows just like this. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this, and don't worry, we will come in with the stone later on at the end and build out the mountain side here to make it look a lot more natural, but we want to get the details and the windows done first. So now we take our oak fence gates and place them along the tops and bottoms like so. Then we take some oak buttons and these go on these sections here. And we are getting there, almost done now. For the middle section, this one's going to be slightly different as it's not going to be just a window, we're going to have a balcony. So remove these ones here and add in some birch slabs going along. Then place some temporary blocks here, you may need to remove these buttons to do so. And place some oak trapdoors going all the way around. Breaking away temporary blocks. Placing your buttons, and this now acts as a balcony from our middle window section. Now you have some space punched out behind the windows. You want to add in the glass. I'm going to use white stained glass here, but any colour would work fine depending on what your colour scheme may be in your area. You want to add the glass panes going all the way or filling in the whole section for the right and left windows. But we're going to do something a little bit different as the middle one is a balcony. So we want to fill in the top 2 blocks like so. Then come down by 3 like so on each side. Place the middle one with an iron bar, and that looks like handles to some kind of glass doorway to our balcony. Time now to clear out the rest of the space in here. And again, this is up to yourself how big you want to make this. I'm going to do mine and I'll show you the dimensions once it is all dug it out. Alright, the space is now dug out and you should probably have a room that looks something like this. I dug out the ceiling all the way to what the highest one would be, so 1 block above this glass here. And then I've just dug it, I think 8 or 9 blocks back from the windows here and lined it all up. Obviously this is not ideal shape for a base, but before we add any interior we do need a way in and out of here. So I want to add in a little doorway just down here somewhere with a staircase that takes you up, and I think probably comes out in this section here with little stairs to each of the rooms. So I'll work on that and then I will show you just how to do that for yourself. So before we get to the interior, we do need a way in, and the entrance I'm going to put down in this section. I'm going to break away some of these blocks here. I'm going to add some more stripped birchwood again, right here. I'm going to leave a 3-block gap, 1, 2 and 3, and place another one. Then I'm going to take our oak fences once again, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to place a stripped oak on top of those, joining that along with some slabs along the top, and then once again we can come in and add in the stone and mountain behind it to make it look a little bit more natural, like so. And then break away these blocks here, take some stripped oak wood this time, come up by 3 blocks like that, place a birch stair on top and then a oak door on the inside, and that's going to be the entrance. So I'm going to remove a few of those like so, and then what we can do is take some slabs, place it around like this, giving us a nice and easy way to walk up to our entrance for the door. Not forgetting some buttons for the detail, and that ties it all in with what's going on up there. So now we can add in a staircase to take us into the base. And with the magic of editing, we are back and I have worked out an interior. So let us take our land down at the front door and we will go through it as if we actually lived in this base. So coming through the front door, you see I've decorated this tunnel out with some bracing of spruce wood and trapdoors and things. I've actually hidden some lighting behind these trapdoors to light up the tunnel. I think it works quite well. It reminds me of some kind of almost like hobbit hole by the time you go in here, or some kind of mine shaft kind of thing. Up the stairs that we saw we were building, and that is us in the base. So right here we have little crop area and storage for the crop blocks like that, the wheat. Up here we have a storage system, we have an armour equipping station, which doesn't have any armour in it at the moment. We can come down and go the other side, we have a smelting area with furnaces and things, and a little enchantment table hidden away in this corner. Then back down here, the last little area is up this staircase, and it's our bedroom with bed and a couple of barrels. So yeah, pretty awesome. That is the interior all worked out, and I think it worked out quite well. Added in a lot more of the broken up look with the cobblestone andesite, some walls and things. Added these bracings along the top with spruce, stripped spruce wood, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. We have our balcony right here, and I like the way that it turned out. The final thing that I said we were going to do would be to incorporate this into the mountain a little bit better. So here, see here with these straight edges, we want to change that up a little bit and then add in some texture with cobblestone and andesite. So let's get to that and we can look at the final product. There it is, our mountain base is now complete, and I think it looks pretty cool. Adding in this texture and shape and things to the mountain really does help settle it into the backdrop and the environment and things. And obviously with a base like this, it's really up to you how far you go with it. It can go all the way back into the mountain, you can extend down into the ground, and it's pretty limitless in terms of space and things. But having a nice little exterior like this when you're out and about walking around in your world, it's nice to actually see it and appreciate it for what it is. And you could spend hours terraforming the land to make it look perfect, but something like this is a great way for a starter base in Minecraft. So guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed this one. It was a fun one to make, and if you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below. It really helps the channel out, and also consider subscribing. That way you can stay up to date with all of my future videos. But with that all said, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until the next one, bye bye.